I don't know about you, but I thought it was gonna go better. And the reason I didn't go on is I
feel like it would have been better if you would have been on, but I'm not blaming you.
I think I would have got kicked off immediately. Because so the reason I didn't go on is because I had a prior conversation like 2 hours or 3 hours before, and I knew what was going to happen. Because it looks like, because Chrissie, look, I've been talking to Chrissie a lot through all this, and I got a little frustrated when she said, "Hey, yeah, I can come on your show tonight," and then an hour later she was like, "Never mind, it's impossible." And then she said, "Oh, I never told him I could go on the show," and I'm like, come on, stop fucking with me." But whatever, it's fine. I get it. She's under a lot of pressure, but when I talked to her earlier today, it kind of seemed like she was going to just address it, but still have the exact same opinions, even with the education that she's got, that a lot of stuff that she claimed she didn't know about, now she knows, and she hasn't changed any of her viewpoints at all, right? And that's what the vibe I was getting when I was talking to her earlier. And she sent me a long apology the other day. She was like, "Thank you for being a great friend, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry about all this." And then she sent me that message today. And I was like, I don't think I can go on this show, because I think she's just going to say the same stuff. And actually, that's what happened, because she just said that there was nothing new brought to the table. And the issue is in DMs, she told me different things than what she said today. So I don't even know what's going on. And then if I was on that show, I would have been like, "Share my screen. Here's this DM. Explain it right now. What are you doing? Why are you lying? Like, I don't understand what's happening. You're lying. Like you brought Melanie on because you knew about the drama and you knew you were going to get viewership. That was the whole point. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we saying, like, you knew Venti contacted you. You've told like 4 people in DMs now that you just didn't want her to come on because you knew she was going to go after Melanie and you didn't want Melanie to get attacked. So you just said you didn't see it, but you did. You've told like four people in DMs already. Everybody knows now, right? Like, so yeah, it's just, and then when pressed on that, all you have to do, man, and I know you've probably already said this, all you have to do is say, "You're right. I saw the text. I didn't want a Melanie attacked, and I just lied to everybody, and I shouldn't have done that, and I lied to you, and I lied to everybody, and that was shitty of me, but in the moment, I was just, what am I doing?
I do think most people would look at it, like, not most, okay, not most, let me be clear, but a lot of people would look at this and go, "Yeah, I get it. She found herself in a fucking firestorm." And anybody in that moment would kind of freak out, overreact, and mistakes are very simple. So when you make one, you tend to make another, and then you make another, and you're like, "Well, I'm trying to fix," and it ends up being a fucking shit show. There are logical people that can look at that if you just own it. The key is to own whatever is going on, and when you don't do that, this is where we are.
I told myself I don't like to like jump in chat and say stuff because it's very easy to see us when we're in chat, right?
Yeah.
And I was getting so heated, and I'm like, just say that because she was like, "Hey, Venti was like, did you see the text and ignore it? Or did you not see it until later? Or did you not want her dogpiled on? Which one is it?" And Chrissy's like, "I'm sorry that I hurt you." And I'm like, just say that you saw the text and you lied, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Like, all you have to do is like, "Look, dude, I lied to everybody. I just lied about every damn thing. And I wanted Melanie to have a good time. I wanted to be her friend. And in the moment, I liked Jeremy, and I just lied about everything. And you may never forgive me, but here we are. I lied about it.
And in most streaming settings, you don't want to bombard a guest with another person. That's just kind of streamer etiquette. In most situations, you don't want to do that. Now, in this situation, few people are going to have any sympathy for Melanie under the current circumstances. But that is, and I think that a lot of people like me and you and others would probably be like, yeah, in that moment, regardless of what we know now, if you're going back to the moment where she had Melanie on, the bottom line is yeah, I ignored your message, Brittany, because in that moment, I didn't want to bombard a guest because that's just not the thing that you do as a streamer. But now looking back on it, clearly that was not the right decision. But in the moment, that's exactly what I did. That's understandable.
But she did bombard her because she still read off of quote unquote offensive messages.
Yeah.
I actually thought that she was being a mean girl. I thought she brought Mel on intentionally, played dumb, and then was just roasting her and subjecting her to it because she didn't like the false flagging. I thought that that's where that was going. Apparently not.
That's what she did tonight to Venti. She
Did do that to Venti. She absolutely
selectively
did.
only read super chats that's like Venti's wrong and stupid, and you have nothing to be sorry for, Chrissy. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I watching right now? What are we doing? This is insane. You know, a bunch of my mods said they were banned in the chat for asking questions.
Really?
Yeah. People were saying that the mods, about halfway through, they started revolting and saying that the mods were being on power trips or whatever.
Oh
no! And I'm like, what's happening, man? Like, it's this thing where, you know, she kind of went on to double down, you know, and I'll just start from the very beginning, right? And I'll say my piece. Why are we playing an intro that's like goofy? What are we doing?
That's 100%. Well, first of all, hang on. Don't start there, Cody. Start with, why did you turn sub only on?
Oh my god! Oh, dude. Okay, look. You want to listen to this shit here, and this isn't me being weird or leaking anything. But here. I was talking to Chrissy earlier, and I said, "Hey, I was like, are you dedicating the whole show to this, or just a very small portion?" She says a small portion. I says, I don't think it benefits you to do that, or for me to be there. I'm not telling you how to run your show, but I dedicate a large portion to it. Don't ban chats, leave it wide open, let them roast you, and then take a break.
Yes.
Like, and then I went over there to watch the show, and it's like sub only, and I'm like, whoa. What are you doing? No, please, God. As soon as I saw the sub only, I was like, oh no, this is about to be bad.
Yeah. And so anyway, that's the beginning. And then of course the intro. So then I'll let you go from there. So.
Oh God, the intro, brother. Look, okay, here, another thing I told Chrissy the other day. I was like, you need to, if you're going to do this, if you're not going to do this on my show, you need to start up a show. It needs to be unscheduled. It doesn't need to be a title of one of your normal shows, and there doesn't need to be your normal guest on those shows on. You need to start up a stream and handle this, right? You don't wait 4 days to be like, I'm going to do Simpcast and then play the Simpcast intro and then be like, hey, everybody, so here's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're streamers, man. You do it all the time. Shit, you're doing it right now. You just fire up a stream. You're like, woo, we got to talk about this shit right now.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I've been doing all week. I used to have a schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Now it's just Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah.
Wide open. But yeah, dude, intro, and then the very first of it, you know, she started okay, and then she's like, but I'm being bullied into this.
At that moment I was like,
oh my, and I'm like, wait, hold on, what do you mean?
That was like, as soon as that happened, that was like Luke in The Last Jedi throwing the lightsaber. It's like, we're already off the rails. We're already off the rails.
Every word you say after I was bullied into this, it doesn't mean anything now.
Yeah.
It's disingenuous. You can't say nothing now because you wouldn't have done it otherwise, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're done, right? And then it just goes off the rails, and you know, Venti's asking the questions, and none of them are being really answered. And I don't even know why the other guest was there. The other girl made I forget her name. Carol, Caitlin, Kimberly. She was making some good points. The other girl
shouted me and you out, so she made very good points when she shouted me and you out. So
yes, but the second time she shouted me out, she said she forgot my name, but it's fine. No, but the other girl, that poor other girl is just chilling. Rest in peace to that girl. And can we talk about how the Simpcast was for some reason 2 hours shorter today?
I know it. And
I don't know, man.
Here we go. Josiah's got it right here. Let's be honest. Having a panel of just women was the first mistake.
Everybody's reaction to Chrissy talking is perfect too. I mean.
Good Lord, man. Like, what are we doing? This was so bad.
Yeah.
Whatever your expectation was, it was so much worse.
It's just wild, man. Because I was talking to Nina. I was like, all you have to do is just be honest, man, and just be like, I fucked up a lot. You know, I don't know if you'll ever forgive me. I'm going to donate all these super chats. And then just weather the storm. But like, I don't know, man. Just then claiming Venti was bullying her and being aggressive. What are we doing? If I would have been older, because Anna, so that Star Wars girl texted me and she's like, you should be on this show right now. And I was like, bro, she would kick me off in 45 bucks. My happy ass would be like, what about this? what are you doing? What are you lying to me right now? Stop lying. And then I'd have been kicked off because she was starting to get pissed at Venti for just asking a question. So,
oh, hell. Man, all I want to do is talk about Trump and Marvel and Odyssey casting and Nintendo Switches. I got to deal with this shit. I'm punished to sit here with 4,000 people sending me money. This is terrible. Damn you. Damn you, Chrissy. I do genuinely like like I said, I'm sure you heard me say it earlier. There's the human side of this, and then there's an internet side. Like I feel bad for Chrissy to be in this position.
I mean,
She's done it to she's done it to herself, man. Like, what are you supposed to do? I can't help anybody. Like, it goes back to the quartering. When I sent him a message through all of this, and I'm like, bro, you have my number. Call me. My exact words were, someone needs to put you in check. He blocked me. At that point in time, I don't have much sympathy for. What's the sympathy for now? Yeah. I attempted to help. You rejected my help. I can't do anything. You can't help someone that doesn't want to help themselves.
But what is he going to claim, right? He's going to claim that all these people he's been nothing but nice to are just not loyal to him. And I'm like, why would Jeremy be loyal to you, right? But apparently Chrissy's loyal to him. And this is where this is all boiling down to, right? It's all boiling down to why are a handful of women so like loyal to the quartering? And the only thing I can fathom, and I'm just theorizing because I've been talking, group chats and DMs about all this. I mean, do we see a future co-host for Chrissy on like the Cobracast or something? I wouldn't imagine so, because from what I've heard from sources, the quartering's like 3 months from bankruptcy. That's what I've heard. So I don't know how that happens, but I just don't understand where this loyalty is coming from. And maybe it was actually completely like just complete ignorance. I don't believe that for a second, but let's assume it was for a second. Just complete ignorance, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, man. No, it just doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Look at this. We've got memes dropping. Man?
That's the ones, dude. You should see the meme I dropped about 10 minutes ago. Bro, I dropped a banger, dude. I'm excited for it. I'm so excited.
That's just
you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Jesus sakes, Christy, I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up!
Oh, no. What the fuck is happening? We are in the twilight zone right now, man. Yeah. I can't believe this is happening. I really can't. I am, and it's all because of quartering.
Yeah,
it's all because
it's all self-imposed.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is. I mean,
nobody told Chrissy to do what she did. Nobody told her to lie. Nobody told her to not take it seriously and then lie again. Nobody told her to do this stream.
If I had to take a shot for how many times I said to somebody in DMs, this was avoidable, I would have died yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm saying this again, but this was really avoidable. And then Jeremy leaves X and abandons all his harem. Like, now they're all screwed over here, getting eat up by us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is crazy. I don't know how it ends, and I don't think it's gonna. I think quartering will be back on Twitter within the next 2 to 3 days, maybe back tomorrow. To be fair, I mean, he's already on Twitter because he's got his burner account, so he's there.
Why the quartering? Like, why if we remove the element of money, because even if you tried to put that in part of the equation, like he does not make that much money. He's not that big.
He doesn't now. He did.
But even if you pretend, even if you took his old numbers, that's still comparatively for who he is, how he sounds, the way he talks, the things he says, right?
Yeah. Well, see, like, you got the normal girl brain though.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
You know, where you see a smelly, fat, bald, hairy guy, and you're like, yeah, no thanks. I don't care how much money he has. Right? Some girls see that money and they're like, I don't care how terrible he is. I will stay beside him as long as he gives me some of his juicy, smelly money. You know?
Is it really worth, though, listening to a man proudly talk about taking breast milk, not understanding socially that that's not okay, especially while married? Like, Is it really worth it? Is it worth
No.
$3,000 to $5,000 a month? Is it
Well,
worth it?
I don't think so, and I think all of them will agree with you because he's went through a dozen female co-hosts, always females, right? For some weird reason, he's always yeah. I'm just putting it out there, sneaky fucker and all that. But no, he's went through a lot of female co-hosts, like a bunch of them, and then about a week or two or a month after they split their show, they leave the show. Suddenly he hates them. He's like, they're whores, they're evil, they're all betrayers, they're disloyal because he asked for titty pictures and they said, no, you're creepy. And then he freaked the fuck out. How dare you know how much I sacrificed?
He does have a new short up. I don't know if you guys saw this one. There's actually a new one. It's really good, actually. This is the content he needs to be making right here. This is good content right here.
Some model women are really dumb. Check this.
Have you ever seen a gay guy do the carnivore?
Some model women are really
Have you ever seen a gay guy do the carnivore diet? Me neither. Because if they did, they'd stop being gay.
You want to know something? You want to know something about Melanie? You remember that scene in Step Brothers where John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell go get that job, and
we're here to fuck shit up.
Yeah, Seth Rogen's interviewing them, and they're like, "Yeah, get it." And they're like, and he's like, "Oh, dude, you guys are funny. Yeah, you're hired." And then John C. Reilly's character farts, and then he's like, "You know what? After that, everything you did before now seems weird."
That's
Melanie. Like everything she does now, or I see from her now, I'm like, you know what? She's weird. I don't really care for this girl.
I agree, man. I agree completely.
She's the one who said all of a sudden that Laura Croft's jacket needed to be censored because it was gratuitous. I'm sorry, but from that moment, I haven't been able to forget that tweet, unfortunately.